Trixie feels better today. That's excellent news. Right, there's no wood, right? Service parts and metal rolls. That's empty. That's empty. That has one metal beam in it. But I should have all the metal beams I need here, right? 12. That's what I needed. I have 18 of those. I need 6 more wooden planks. But there's no wooden planks here. Yeah, crafting zone, wooden planks. I don't know if this means there are wooden planks here, or that it can make wooden planks. I don't really understand what it's talking about. You know what? Let's go find out, shall we? All right. Let's go make sure. So you know what I should do real quick? Hold on. Come over here. Go like that. There we go. That'll make things a little easier. How's y'all's day been going so far? How's your day been going? One medium log makes 2 wooden planks. Any wooden houses in here? Wood. 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 There's 3 across the entire map. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wow, some of these are really complicated to get to. Jeez. I mean, I only need... I only need 6. I think it might be easier for me just to do the logs here. Aren't you getting close to selling the truck? See, now it says there's metal beams. I picked those up. Weird. Anyway. Where are medium logs? There. Alright. Medium logging frame, yes. Okay. Well, I can't... This truck can't contain... Oh man, what the heck? I think this one can. Yeah, okay. This one can hold 2 medium loggers. Okay, weird. Yeah, okay, we'll go this way. We're gonna come back through here. Okay. There we go. It's a really roundabout way of doing it. We're gonna do it. You're gonna get it detailed first. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, get it serviced, then get it detailed. That way, when you're selling it, you can say, like, here's the receipt from the mechanic saying everything's good. That makes sense. Or if there's something wrong that needs to get replaced, you can go like, here's what they say it'll cost to fix it. So I knocked this much off the price of the truck or whatever, because I don't want to fix the, I don't know, transmission or whatever. But he said it'd cost $4 grand, so here's what the truck would normally cost minus $4 grand, kind of thing. Wow, 28,000 miles on after only 11 years? Or only 28,000 miles after 11 years. That's essentially like, that's 2,000 miles a year. Gee, golly. That's essentially nothing. It's like 2,300 miles a year. Something like that. That's crazy. Yeah, it's also four-wheel drive, right? Man, now I'm afraid to ask. No, I'm here. I'm reading what you're writing. I'm avoiding asking the obvious question. Because I feel like it's a setup. All right, let's haul this out of here. I'm doing all right. There are creams for that. Yeah. Yeah, if it itches, you should get it checked out. I mean, leave it alone for a couple of days. Don't mess with it. See what happens. But if it doesn't, like one, well, more than one doctor have told me by now, if it hasn't gotten better in 3 days, go see a doctor. Scabbing is good. Scabbing is healing. Hungry for scabs? It's a new cereal that's coming out. It's called Oops, All Scabs. Oh, I'm sure there's a Rule 34 for scabs, yeah. I hate to break it to you, if you're trying to gross me out, it's going to take a heck of a lot more than scabs and Rule 34 to gross me out. Both of my parents were nurses. I watched medical shows and read medical books growing up. It's not a lot's going to disgust me. I don't know if Mom knows what Rule 34 is, but if you don't, do not Google Rule 34, Mom. I'll explain it to you if you don't know what it means. But yeah, I'm doing okay. No complaints, really. I'm actually, like, in a weird way excited because a customer is trying to call my bluff on something. And I kind of want them to continue to call my bluff, so I can show them that I'm not actually bluffing. Closing the account, oh, the next best thing to it. Just deactivating all their services. We're gonna deactivate their services at 5 o'clock on Friday, and then let them go all weekend without service. And then they can call us on Monday morning and try to make a payment. And they're gonna be like, let me pay you like $1,000, and I'm gonna be like, ha ha ha, not even close. Try significantly more than that. And then they're gonna get mad. And I'm gonna be all like, you can be mad all you want, but your stuff's still cut off. This is what I need. I think Cappy put this in one of the best ways. Like, I'm a really relaxed, fun-loving, you know, no-nonsense kind of guy, just kind of chill and stuff. And people seem to take that for that they can just walk all over me. And you know, I will bend to a lot of things, but once I've reached my stopping point, I'm not going to bend any further. And then the harder you push against it, the harder I'll hold back. So it's like, I'm really nice and relaxed, but you start taking a little too much advantage of me, and you can kiss that goodbye. And I've been really nice to this client and given them multiple times to try to fix their mistakes. And they keep saying they'll do stuff and not doing it. And then I give them another shot and they say they'll do stuff and then they don't do it. And then they'll ask me for stuff and I'll give it to them. And then they'll say I didn't give it to them until I show them proof that I did. And then they're like, well, I didn't like what you sent me. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, no, man, you can make up tons of excuses. I know it's all delaying tactics. That's all you're doing is trying to delay. And we're past that point now, buddy. What'd you say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you said something. I'm sorry.
No, go away.
Okay, I'm sorry. And now it's kind of like, you know, I'm really nice about it, but I'm like, hey man, I just wanted to let you know we're done playing games. I liked one of the things the client said, where he said, we've been a customer of you guys's for like 15 years, and we've probably spent like over $500,000 with your company. And I'm like, yeah, well, you haven't spent anything in the last year. And all that goodwill that you had built up with us over the last 15 years, yeah, you burned all that. All that goodwill is spent and gone. We've been financing your IT bill for over a year now. So, nah. No, we're done playing. He's also not going to like the fact that if I turn him off on Friday, like I suspect I will, that all the late fees that we've been waiving because they've been a good client of ours are going to become active. And overnight, his invoice is going to balloon by an additional, like, $3,500. And he's going to be like, what's all this? I'm like, well, we were waiving your late fees, but then you decided not to pay us, so now you get all those late fees applied again. So, have fun with that. Now you owe us all the late fees, too. fishtailing. Okay. We're gonna come out here. We go back through here. We could get one more log. Yep, still going that way. There. Okay, we'll deliver that log. Then we'll come back over here, get the truck to carry planks, and go pick those up. Whoop! Just smash right into the thing. Read and chat. There's a shortcut through the river? I wouldn't be surprised. Probably like through here. Unless you're suggesting like from here down through this way. Is that a thing? Huh. Interesting. Maybe I'll check that out. I got plenty of gas. I can go take a look. Woo. A little loose rear end there. Also, what's up, two cats? Another sleepless night. I'm guessing you're in Europe then, huh? "50 miles from the Russian border? Are you in Poland or Finland? I guess you could be like Estonia or Latvia or something. But I like Poland and Finland are like the bigger chunks. Poland, gotcha. Man. Well, good on you, man. Stay safe. Fucking Russia, am I right? Ugh. Well, Poland... Is Poland part of the EU? Well, shit. Or is Poland part of NATO? I forget. I know he doesn't really want to touch Poland for some... Oh, shit! Well, crap. Alright, let's do that again. Stupid, interesting chat. Okay. NATO since 92. Gotcha. EU since 2005. Okay. Well, at least you got that going for you. In that case, he's not really going to mess with Poland. Because, yeah, that won't end well. I think Poland's response to all of this in Russia was, hey Russia, fuck around and find out, why don't you? Make threats against Poland. We dare you. Well, it's all been pretty sad that this country that we're all supposed to be afraid of, no, yeah, no, I fully agree. It's, no, I mean, it's like the military too, but like not the general population, of course. But it's pretty sad that this country that the rest of the world is supposed to be fearful of attacks another country that was supposed to have no chance in hell, and Russia's made very little headway and has lost like 25 or 30% of their entire military. That's really like, wow, we're supposed to be afraid of you? This is embarrassing for you guys. Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't know they did that. Like, put this in there. Alright, so you said I should be able to come through here. And then probably cross from here to there, then probably there to here, and then up through here. That looks like a pretty easy route. Okay, let's give that a shot. Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? I roll the truck over and have to start over? We just did that. Well, hey, to not to dwell on the situation or anything, but stay safe out there. I have quite a few friends in that area of Europe, and I want all of them to be safe. Have I seen the Disney game coming out called Dreamlight Valley? Negative. Do you care to elaborate? Don't run over the rock. Please, thank you. Thanks. Cleared things right up. Oh man, this place sucks. Dang it, two cats. Fuck. Now I lost my logs. We're not doing that. Screw the shortcut. I could have been done by now. Nah, the first time I flipped over was my fault, that's for sure. Alright. Sounds like a game they're going to cram full of microtransactions. Unfortunately. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's not really the norm anymore like it used to be, but it sounds exactly like something Disney would do. If Disney is the developer, then that's a problem. I don't know who Gameloft is. Doesn't ring a bell. Am I playing SnowRunner with my own rules, like US trucks on US maps only? Not really. That's just how it's generally ending up. I started SnowRunner shortly before the invasion of Ukraine. So I was all like, hey, I'm gonna do some American maps and then a couple of Russian maps. And then afterwards I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on the American maps for a while. We're gonna do all of those. I'll do Russia later. Either when I run out of American maps or when the situation ends, hopefully beneficially. But yeah, we're almost done with all the non-Russian maps, I should say. Because I did Yukon, and that's Canada technically, but itchy face. But if I finish Wisconsin, I'm not going to do Maine yet because Maine is a big difficulty spike from what I hear. So after Wisconsin, I'll probably go and do one of the Russian maps. Yep, I've done Michigan, Michigan, Alaska, and Yukon. And now I'm on Wisconsin. Yukon is fun. I liked Yukon a lot. The first map of Yukon is a little annoying because of there's an iced over lake, and the first couple of times I tried to drive over it, I just cratered and fell in and couldn't figure out a good path around it. But then I just left and never crossed that lake anymore because I was able to get products I needed from elsewhere on the map. It's like I just drove, rather than fight with the frozen lake, I would drive to the other side of the map to get what I needed instead. It's just wasn't, to me it saved time, you know? Because I could recover 5 or 6 times and eventually get it over the lake, or I could just do it on my first try and drive it from the other side of the map. Can I do this? Here we go. Yeah, Michigan 93, Alaska 93, Yukon 92. The only reason they're not 100% is because I didn't do the, I did not do the time trial missions. I'm not really interested in speed running deliveries and stuff. Yeah, speed trials. I haven't done those. But as long as it shows all story missions, all... Fuck me, dude. Alright, you know what? As long as it shows all story missions, all side tasks, and all like vehicles and upgrades, I'm good with that. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to... There you go. Okay, right there. Pull him over. Ayo. Nice. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Probably getting to that time where it'll need to get replaced then. Yeah, I tend to go through keyboards and mice a little faster than most people. Oh, you're an IT guy as well? Awesome. How many medium logs did I bring? Is one load 3? What on earth? Yeah, there's 6, huh? Alright. So we're gonna go with this one. You started working in IT in 1987? Well, you had me beat. I was only 4 years old in 1987, so... I didn't start working in IT professionally until 2000? That sounds right. Seems weird for me to say I've been doing it for 20 plus years already, but I guess I have. Yep, take a left. Okay. That's what I thought. Do I still like it? Oh yeah, I love it. I mean, just like any job, it has its days, but... I mean, I love my job, but that being said, like, if I became a millionaire overnight for some reason, I would quit. I've always found one of the most frustrating parts of an IT job is when you'll do something and you're like, okay, this is definitely not going to fix the problem, but it's going to help me determine where the issue is. And then you do the thing and it fixes it. And you're like, how That shouldn't have done anything. But now it works. Those are the things that always bother me the most. The ones that are like, this won't fix it, and then it does. Or when you do the same thing 3 or 4 times, and it fixes it the 3rd or 4th time, but you can't figure out why it didn't fix it the first 2 or 3. And you're just like, what? Why now? What do? Have a coworker look at something and they'll just click on one thing and fix a problem you've been fighting with for days. And you're just like, ah, I've been stressed out about this. IT is a pretty high stress, it's a pretty high stress career, because the people who don't understand IT are either A, mad that it's broken, or B, mad that you haven't fixed it yet. And you're like, I can't just like, fixed it. It's like I'm not sitting in front of a board of a bunch of light switches and one of them says, broke your computer. Right. Or it's your manager, yeah. That's pretty uncommon for me, but I know what you're getting at. Okay, now I need how many of these? 6? Got it. Okay. How big are these? Whoa! They're 5 slots? Man, that's crazy. Oh my god. Terrible joke. Also, what's up, Freedom? How are you doing?